Okay. So now oh, what the fuck? Literally, as soon as I bring up COD. Oh, why is ray tracing on? Trying to drop this bitch. Okay. I'm hoping that just solved it. Otherwise, I'm gonna be pissed. I think it did. Okay, so I'm gonna, while I wait for two dogs, going to play a warm-up match. Yeah. Okay. Why is it skipping frames, dude?
No prisoners. Shoot to kill. Enemy at the shantytown.
What is going on? Oh, okay. You're just sitting there staring, waiting for me.
Take cover. That's what you get.
Why are you there? Okay. Of course.
Right side. Wow.
Isn't it? And I have the I just had to turn down my graphics so low. Good God, because how does the stream look right now? Because it was like super choppy a second ago, and I'm trying to like watch and pay attention. What are you doing there?
Kill confirmed. Allied UAV overhead. Reload.
Is the stream nice and smooth, Blue?
Mag change. Reloading.
Or is it like skipping frames and
Allied
shit still?
UAV overhead. Allied precision airstrike incoming. Beware.
No, I don't think it's just on your end. For whatever reason, it's skipping frames. Like I changed some settings the other night, and to try to go back to like my CPU, streaming off of it. And yeah, after that, it totally fucked all my settings up, man. So I don't think it's just on your settings or on your end. Unfortunately.
Mag change. Allied UAV overhead. -1. Earn your victory.
Wow.
Enemy in the shanty town.
No, it's definitely because it's still saying it's skipping frames, which I don't understand why. I turned my graphics like down crazy.
Enemy in the back alley. Reloading.
So I have absolutely no idea. Like it's smooth on my gameplay. Well, so I went from
Swapping mags.
NVank, like I don't know how much you know about
Swapping mags. Kill confirmed.
Like streaming settings and whatnot, but there's
Not forget this day. We will be waiting.
NVank and X264. And if you have an NVIDIA graphics card, you can use NVank, and that basically takes the load off the CPU and puts it. There's a separate chip in the graphics card that is specifically for encoding, and so it takes the load off the CPU. It allows, you know, it doesn't affect really any sort of performance. And then there's X264, which like basically just takes your CPU, which is why unless you have a really high-end CPU, which I do, I have the Ryzen 9 3900X, which should have zero issues with handling what I'm streaming. I mean, I had it on medium, X264 medium, and then I changed it to fast and I was still having issues. It's just been the last like 2 streams. Like I changed a couple things around on my desk. I had to unplug a couple things and then I plugged everything back in, and I don't know, it's just acting stupid. So yeah, I'm like, as of right now, it looks fine. All my settings are fine. I don't have it on any crazy bitrate. I only have it at 4,000 bitrate. It's not a lot. I have I have 42 to 43 upload. Piece of crap.
Moves you follow.
So
We have our first
oh, okay, that's cool. Spawning. What the fuck is going on?
Reloading. Enemy's got the hard one. Enemy personal radar. You owe me one.
Oh my god. I might go back to X264 here in a little bit.
Alright, come on.
I may have to.
There you go.
If I keep having issues. But as of right now, it seems okay. Maybe the CP or maybe it's just gotta warm up.
Enemy's taken the hard point. Down for the count. Enemy VTOL in the AO. Location secured.
My bad.
Oh, come on. Yeah, but I definitely don't want to have to put it on very fast, especially because I should not have to. I have a fucking 12-core CPU. Like, there's literally no reason for me to need to put it on very fast, like zero. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, you're cool. That's fine. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, like, so when I first bought the PC, I had an i7 9700K, and then I had a non-TI, non-Super 2080, and I tried streaming with it, and my PC, the i7 just could not handle.
What the fuck?
Streaming and, you know, playing high-end game like at the same time, so I upped the PC to AMD, which I should have. I wish I did in the first place. It would have saved me some money. Oh, fucker. So I mean, I had a high-end PC. Oh, get out of here, dude. Ow.
Fucking pussies.
I've got a nice PC, but I really still want a 3080 or a 3090, which I'm. Oh, really, dude? I'm still definitely gonna buy. I'm definitely gonna buy one as soon as I can find one in stock. You know. Oh, come on.
Enemy at the cargo container.
Go, get to the next one. Got the hard point.
Oh my god.
The enemy took the hard point.
Enemy at the forklift.
Yeah, I'm still debating if I want to buy, if I just want to go like full ham and get a 3090, or if I want
Come on.
to be reasonable and just buy a 3080. Because I have the capability of running a 3090. Like, I have the capabilities. It's just whether or not I want to spend the extra, or twice as much. And nope. Damn it. God, that bounced just over.
Guys, shoot the plane. Keep fucking us up.
Oh shit. My bad.
All good. It's like unreasonably, like, shouldn't even be in this shit. But whatever.
I mean, what's the CPU you have, Blue? Because I mean, the 3070 is supposedly as powerful as or more powerful than a 2080 Ti, like, but it's still going to be better because it's still going to have the new, some of the new features and stuff. So, I mean, depending on the CPU, man, you might as well just. Oh, okay, that's cool. Might as well just buy a 3070. Buy save some money.
The guy's in the forklift. Gotta get him.
Oh my Lanta.
Enemy vehicle is down. Last point lost. Stand by for money.
Oh my god.
Hands up.
Fuck you, dude. Oh, that's cool.
Behind you, dude.
Friendly UAV overhead. Enemy's got the hole.
What CPU do you have?
Enemy personal radar in the air.
I swear to God, I hate people so much.
Fuck!
Fuck you. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, yeah.
For RTV, move out.
Okay. I mean, it wouldn't bottleneck you that. I think if you bought a 3080, it would bottleneck, but then that also depends on. Dude, well, no, just wait, dude, because the 4000 series is coming up here pretty damn quick. October 8th, I think, is when they're being announced. So, yeah, just wait, dude, because you'll be able to get a not only better CPU, and AMD is usually pretty good about keeping their prices like equal to what the predecessors were. So, just wait. And that is if you have a motherboard that can handle it, that can, you know, move up, because like I have an X570 board, so I mean I can upgrade to a 4000 series if I wanted to. You probably can, you just would need to upgrade the BIOS or update the BIOS, which you should probably do anyways. I mean, if you're buying a new CPU. So yeah, that's definitely something you should look into. But yeah, definitely wait on the CPU. And then even though I think Nvidia's cards are better overall. Oh, if you have an X5, yeah, you don't even have to worry about it. Then you can just upgrade to 4000 series, no issues. It's tier sale. Tier sale because it's the end of the almost end of the season. Yeah, you'll be able to upgrade to the 4000 series with no issue, and probably for not much more money, if at all. So you're better off just waiting, and then you can even wait to see what the AMD cards are going to do later in October, I think is when they're getting announced. So there's always that. Like I said, I don't think they're going to be as good, but they'll probably be cheaper. So depending on like what your use case is, you might be able to get away with going AMD's big Navi, whatever the hell it is. I mean, I stream and I like some of the features that Nvidia gives, like the Nvidia broadcast that they just released. I was playing with it last night. Hold on. I wonder. Hold on, you're not going AMD? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's just always an option. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna turn off the camera for a second. Oh, that's not it. Wrong one. What am I doing? This is what I'm doing. Yeah, I mean, it's got its use cases. I mean, let's see. Yeah, there it is. The NVIDIA broadcast with its background removal and let's see, like its auto frame, how it'll follow, which I think is super cool. Like if my camera wasn't quite zoomed in already, I think it would be badass to do. But yeah, super fun. Like it does take a toll on your graphics, so I think like for me it's not quite as viable since I only have a No, you're totally right. Totally, like 100% right. That was a huge issue with their last cards, was their drivers were awful. God, man, it was. They need to work on that before anything else. Okay, why is the outside purple? Is what I want to know. Like, am I just not well lit enough? There's no reason why that should be. No, I'm just purple. What? Oh, I know why I'm purple. That's why I'm purple, because I had my backlights on. I was like, why the fuck am I purple? I don't know. This whole, like, I don't know why I did that too. Okay, there we go. When I can just go to my chatting screen and do the same thing. And I don't know. I think this is a fun little tool to play with, the background removal and all that crap. It's definitely fun. You can do a lot with it. Okay, hold on. Let me turn that off. So that's boom. Done. Just like that. Cool. Oh. Sweet. Okay, well, I think that kind of screwed up stream's like smoothness. Because in all reality, like, if I was being honest, like, I would much rather have, especially since I live in a rented house right now, so I can't like put a bunch of stuff on my walls. Like, I know I have one thing behind me, but it's a small nail that's not that big of a deal. So I would much rather just green screen myself out. And so that's why I'm kind of like stoked on this, on the NVIDIA broadcast, because it's just a cool feature. If it doesn't take up that much of my take too much of my horsepower out of my graphics card already, like, it won't be that big of a deal. But once I upgrade, yeah, I won't even care. I'll probably just green screen the crap out of myself all the time. But since I wasn't able to buy a 3080 on launch, I bought a GoPro Hero 9, so I have that coming in a couple days. So that'll be kind of fun to play with. But I'm still debating if I can get my hands on a 3090. I very well might pull the trigger on that, because oh no, I have to get the more powerful card. Damn. But it's just one of those things where I'm really just debating on what I want. Okay. Play another game till Two Dogs gets on, then we'll start playing some Warzone. Because that was the plan in the first place.
Capture and defend the hard point. When it moves, you follow. Reloading. Sending charge.
Oh shit.
On window.
Get ready.
Hit about the forklift.
What's only a few $100s? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Next hard point. Let's go. Enemies taking the
Enemy
hard
at the
point.
junkyard.
Oh fuck.
Hard point contested.
Shit, they
Bruh.
tagged me! Setting shot!
Enemy UAV overhead.
Ah, that's right. That's my mount
Got
button.
the hard point.
Enemy at the center.
Oh yeah, it's just a few $100s. It's just like $1,500. No big deal. To be fair,
Get ready.
though,
We're about to move.
I do make pretty good money at my job, so.
Enemy at the courtyard.
Oh fuck. Which is the only reason why I was able to like, oh, I didn't get a 3080, so I'm just gonna buy a GoPro Hero 9 for $450.
Hard point lost.
Only.
We've taken the hard point.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, that should be motivation in itself to work hard in school and get good grades so you can get a good paying job. Oh, you son of a bitch. At least you let me kill him first.
Keep going.
Reloading! That's a kill!
Stand by to move.
Enemy at the junkyard.
Enemies taking the hard point.
Damn it. I just saw him.
Next hard point. Let's go.
Shots here! Reloading!
Wow, why are you all spawning there?
Location secured.
The hell, man? Oh, really? You know, I agree on the whole college portion of that. I went to college, paid $30,000, which I'm still paying on, took a loan out.
Enemy UAV. Enemy Wilson deployed.
And, oh god,
Enemies
that's
taking the hard point.
I want it.
We've got the hard point.
Got a kill!
Stand by to
Wow,
move.
that sucks for you.
Enemies taking the hard point.
But yeah, man, I paid a lot of money to go to school, and then I ended up not even working in the field that I went into, which was cooking, culinary school. And yeah, man,
Hard point's moving.
now I'm massively in debt because of that, and
Mag change!
you know, not even working in it. Oh god. Oh. Really?
Hard point lost.
Yeah, college isn't a big deal, but find something that you like and work towards that,
Enemy at the shanty town.
so that way you can, you know, have a good paying job.
Reloading!
Granted, I'm an armed security guard right now, which definitely is not the most glorious of jobs, but I work at a bank. It's easy. I make $20 an hour to sit on my ass for 8 hours a day.
10 seconds. Get ready to move.
Yeah, I make good money for what I do. And it allows me to afford nice things on a regular basis.
Tossing Molotov!
So, that's
Okay.
it's always the
Hard point's
thing.
moving.
Setting shot!
Really? Okay.
Hard point lost.
Come on, dude. Pop your head up. Got her. But yeah, I 100% agree that the school.
Enemy cruise missile.
Yeah, dude, it's not fun. If you can avoid taking a loan for school, do it.
Drop that
That's a
asshole.
hard point.
100%. Like, I'm not saying don't go to school, because definitely go to school.
Watch out for nade.
But
Mag change.
be smart about it and really know, hopefully,
10
what you
seconds,
want to
get ready to
do.
move.
And if you only have to go to school once, like I'm probably gonna have to go back to school and probably take another loan out, because that's just
keeping
how
count. Mag
life
change.
is sometimes.
Next hard point. Let's go.
Because what I want to do now is like IT programming and stuff like that. So
Enemy's got the hard point.
yeah, you can. I mean, you can. There are ways to just get into it, but it's a lot harder to do without, you know, some schooling.
Hard point
So
secure.
Enemy at the forklift.
I'm really probably gonna have to go back to school at some point, as much as I don't want to. I struggle with school as it is.
Enemy at the
So-
cargo containers.
Stun grenade. Out. Mag change.
We'll see.
Allied UAV overhead. 10 seconds. Get ready.
Enemy 20 down.
Payback's a bit. Reloading.
We'll see. Unfortunately, just make a good choice, and you know, hopefully you only have to go to
Next
school
hard
once.
point. Let's go.
Oh, come fuck on, man.
Enemy's got the hard
Enemy
point.
at the forklift.
Now, there's definitely money in that too. I don't want to say like money is everything, because it's definitely not. Oh god. However,
Got a kill.
if you are able to
1
make
minute
a
remaining.
good chunk of money
Their time is running out.
with what you want to do, there is definitely a bonus. Oh goddamn. Definitely a bonus in that. I wish I looked into it more. What I was signing up for with school, like culinary school wise,
Mag change.
that there just wasn't a ton of money in it. Like, I don't know.
10 seconds. Get ready to
Again,
move.
oh, shit.
Oh shit, my bad.
You're good, man. I just did not realize that there was not a ton of money.
Next
Wow,
hard
fuck.
point. Let's go. Enemy UAV
That
overhead.
there just wasn't a ton of money in it. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have done it.
We've taken the hard point.
And as bad as that
The enemy took
sounds,
the hard
like,
point.
I don't know, being able to like support yourself and whatnot, be able to make money is important.
Hard
I
point
mean,
secure.
I was struggling to pay off my small, to pay my small like loan payments
30 seconds.
when I was working in a very nice restaurant, mind you.
Enemy's got the hard point. Location secured.
Damn. So, just keep that in mind. I mean,
We have victory. Thanks
you
to
still have a long way to go, but definitely make don't do what I did and make terrible choices with schooling, because I regret it a lot. For one, I was super lazy in high school and failed so many of my classes, and I kick myself for it all the time. All the time. What do you mean fix that whole ordeal? Like, change what school I went to? Because if that was the case, I would, you know what? I don't know if I would change the school that I went to, or like what I was doing, because I cook all the time. I love to cook. That's why I went into it. I did not go into it to make a ton of money. However, I probably wouldn't have done the more expensive program for the degree, because it was about twice the cost for the longer program to get the AA degree in culinary arts. I could have done probably paid about half as much for a or not associates, a certificate of completion for the shorter program, and it probably would have been paid off by now. I still have like $15,000 to pay off on my loan, I think. And if that was the case, if I could change it right now, I would definitely change my profession. Only because not because I don't make enough money or I don't like what I do, because being a security guard is something I enjoy. Because originally I wanted to be a police officer. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I was working towards. That's why I wanted to, like, that's why I got into security, especially armed security, was, you know, to have that on my background and all that kind of stuff when I started getting into it. And then I had a daughter, and my views on wanting to become a police officer like changed a lot. And so I kind of put that on the back burner, and that's when I kind of like decided I wanted to get into IT. Because I'm already sitting in front of a computer as much as I am. If I cannot start making money with streaming and stuff like that, if that's the case, then that's a totally different story. But there's just not being a security guard is just not it's not a career. It's not something that, yeah, I make good money, which is actually really rare with security, unless I'm in like private security. $20 an hour for a security guard is pretty rare. I got really lucky with the spot that I got. But I don't get vacation. I don't get sick time. I don't get benefits. I don't get anything. I basically, like, I kind of get screwed with that, but I make good money. It's kind of a toss up, but if I could change it right now and go to school, yeah, I would. If I could survive off of this, like if I could stream and go back to school full time, totally 100%. Like not even a choice to get an actual career. Yes, like hands down. Oh, M13 gold, master gold, cool. I don't know. There's some things that I wish I changed, but at the same time, like, I don't want to sound like I regret anything, because I don't. Like, I learned a lot in culinary school. I cook all the time now. Girls love cooking. Learn to cook. It's a lifesaver. And then not only that, you save a lot of money on food, and you don't have to live off ramen. It's got other benefits too, but yeah. There's some things I wish I could have gone back and done smarter, not necessarily differently, but smarter. Cause and don't ever let a girl influence you or her family influence you on your choices with school, because that happened to me. Girl I was dating, her dad did not like the fact I was going to go be a welder. He's like, that's blue collar work. You don't want to be a welder. They don't make that much money. I have welders in the company that I own. They don't make that much money. Blah, 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 blah. But he loved the idea of culinary school, so that influenced that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, don't do that. It's bad. Bruh, where is Two Dogs? What was I doing? Cool. Yeah. Basically, just be smart with your choices in life, because it does make things a lot harder later on. And stay away from credit cards. yeah, stay away from credit cards. Don't fall for it. They're evil things. I got into so much debt because of that. Evil. Oh. Oh my God. Yeah, debit cards are cool. Okay, actually, hold on. Let me rephrase that. Don't stay away from credit cards, because debit card or credit cards can be very helpful, especially for building your credit. But so what happened with my situation was, like, my grandparents have always been very, very, very helpful of me. And when I was younger, when I was about 17 or 18, they put me on their Discover card, and I had a really high limit, and I would always, but I was smart about it at first because I didn't make a lot of money back then, so whatever whatever I put on there, I would pay them back, obviously. Well, that built my credit up, so when I was like 21, I had a almost damn near perfect credit score, and so when I got my own credit card, I had like a $6,000 limit, I think, at like 21, and I bought a lot of stupid shit. Yeah, I mean, granted, I did move to Tennessee from California, and when I moved to Tennessee, I didn't have a solid job. So I lived off my credit card for a while. However, I racked up $6,000 real quick, and then by the time you get to the point of, oh shit, I need to like really start paying this off, yeah, you're paying so much in interest that it chews up your